Ever heard of a royal romance so fiery it almost burned down the palace walls? I'm not talking about a fairy tale. I'm talking about Princess Margaret and the photographer Antony Armstrong-Jones. Their story is a whirlwind of passion, rebellion, and scandal that totally redefined what it meant to be royal. Before Antony, Margaret was nursing a broken heart. She was in love with a man she couldn't marry, Group Captain Peter Townsend. The crown said no, and she was devastated. Then, in 1958, Antony Armstrong-Jones, a charming, bohemian photographer, entered the scene. He wasn't your typical royal suitor. He was a commoner, an artist, and he treated her not just as a princess, but as a woman. Margaret was completely captivated. Their courtship was a secret, a thrilling game of hide-and-seek with the press. They meet in his humble studio, a world away from the gilded cages of the palace. He called her darling. She called him Tony. It was a breath of fresh air for a princess suffocating under the weight of royal protocol. In 1960, they shocked the world by announcing their engagement. The public was obsessed. Their wedding was the first royal wedding ever to be televised, and over 300 million people tuned in. They became the couple of the swinging 60s, symbols of a modernizing monarchy. He was made the Earl of Snowdon, and they were the life of every party, surrounded by artists, actors, and rock stars. Their life seemed glamorous, but behind closed doors, the passion that brought them together began to tear them apart. They were both strong-willed, creative, and had fiery tempers. Their arguments were legendary. Soon, the press, which had once adored them, now hunted them, eager for any hint of scandal. The bohemian artist and the rebellious princess were just as combustible. By the 1970s, they were living largely separate lives. Their official separation in 1976 was a massive royal scandal, and their divorce 2 years later was the first for a senior royal in over 400 years. It was a sad, public end to a love story that began with so much hope and excitement. Their romance was a true roller coaster, a story of love, duty, and the high price of breaking the rules. Thanks for watching. If you're fascinated by royal history, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more stories you won't find in the official textbooks. See you next time.